didn't really want to make this video because I didn't want to inflict false hope on anyone, but I kinda can't not make it because even though it could be a reach, I still wanted to tell you guys about it and of course, discuss it a little bit because we know the Sims team hints at stuff, okay? If you've been watching my channel for many months and many years, after all of the potential hints that I've covered that have actually turned into packs, we know for a fact that the Sims team hints at things. There are many examples. I will list a few right now. One of which was a book called Where's Winter that was put into the game via free patch update before the Seasons expansion pack was announced then released. The description of this book reads, is it spring? Not now, but soon. Is it fall? Perhaps. By noon? Is it summer? The heat seems likely. When is winter? Who knows, but it's coming. It's like this is an obvious hint that Seasons is on the way. The next expansion pack was Seasons. There was a calendar that was added with cats and dogs that had 4 different color swatches, and when clicking through those 4 different swatches, it was obvious that each one was referring to a specific season. And then of course, lo and behold, the next expansion pack was Seasons. They do little things like that, very small, subtle hints to where it doesn't look like they're really, hinting and giving things away, but if you look closely, you can pick up on those things. Not too long ago, back in August, I made a video titled SimGuru Responds to Generations Pack Questions. Many Simmers in the community were bringing up Generations, making memes and such, and SimGuru Ninja ended up being tagged in a few things. A Simmer by the name of Isaac then responded, so there's still a chance that we'll get a proper Generations pack for The Sims 4. I love to hear it, smiley face emoji. And SimGuru Ninja replied back, rule nothing out, it could be fun, right? Not confirming or denying it, but bringing attention to it, and also in a way kind of giving us hope that something like this could, be added to the game one day. He then followed up saying, guys, this isn't me like announcing anything or saying that, it's in the works or anything. Obviously, they wouldn't be able to say anything like that while they're developing it anyway, whether it's before or during development. So I can see why he had to say that. But the fact that he responded to this, I thought was pretty interesting. So this is gonna lead me to my point and, the whole reason why I'm making this video in a minute or so. Also the fact that SimGuru Ninja basically acknowledged Generations and the fact that it isn't parenthood. It definitely is not parenthood in any sort of way. Generations is, a pack for all ages. It's for everyone. Parenthood is really just about being a parent. So the fact that he acknowledged that parenthood isn't Generations in a way is kind of another hint that it could be coming in the future. Could is the key word here. Not saying that it absolutely will, but there's a possibility for it. Only mentioning that because there is the argument spreading around that, oh, we have, parenthood, so there's no need for Generations. I completely disagree, and seeing that one of the Sim Gurus disagrees as well, obviously by stating that parenthood isn't Generations or isn't a replacement for it, kind of gives us hope. The Sims team has also hinted, or I guess you could speculate that they've hinted, they're never going to confirm this, so it's never going to be 100% official, but it's been kind of obvious that they've hinted at things to come in the future within the descriptions of items in the game. So of course, I dove into the latest pack, which is The Sims 4 Paranormal Stuff, to take a look at some of the item descriptions. A handful of items that came with this pack had descriptions mentioning, families and stuff, but I thought that, would have been too much of a reach to talk about and make a video on, until I came across this one object called the Palm Reader's Palm Tree. Generations. The word appears not once, but twice in this short description. Coincidence? I think not. For them to include it once, yes, they can use the word. They've even used this word before in other item descriptions, and I think that they've been hinting at it since then as well, but they used it twice. Come on now. And now reading back through it, they use the word twice in the same sentence. The first sentence. This item description reads, in the House of Goth, many things have been around for generations, but the most surprising one is the palm tree, which dates back generations. It's like, why would you use that twice in the same sentence? You would only do that, once. I can see it as a coincidence. They were just using it, as an everyday word for this description, but they used it twice intentionally. They have to have caught that, you know? It's like, why would they use that word twice, you know? It's technically a houseplant, so shouldn't it be dead by now? According to Goth family lore, this tree used to grace the parlor of a palm reader. One day, the tree bore a single coconut which dropped onto the noggin of the palm reader during a reading. Irritated that she didn't predict the unpleasant bop on the head, the palm reader gave the palm to her old friend, Lady Ravendancer Goth. The tree never produced any more coconuts, but still, watch out. Why do I feel like this is like a subtle, but also not so subtle hint? I don't know, I feel like it's both at the same time. It's kind of strange. Let me read that first sentence again. Yeah, in the first sentence, it's crazy. In the house of Goth, many things have been around for generations, but most surprising one is the palm tree, which dates back generations. It's like twice in the same sentence? Huh. And then that brings me to talk about something else. Remember back when, you know, Nifty Knitting was being teased during the Nifty Knitting Deep Dive live stream, and I think even at the end of the trailer, I don't quite remember, but the elders could reminisce. One of the things that the elders would reminisce about was the, you know, snow sledding, and then look what happened, lo and behold, Snowy Escape came, and then, you know, with that, we can now sled. So it's like, in a way, they kind of hinted at that, and now looking at some of the other things that the elders can reminisce, there are pictures of so many other things. One of them being like a toddler on a tricycle, of course, the snow sledding, an image of a school, so maybe some sort of school pack. I know that in one of the previous polls that the Sims team has put up, that was one of the voting options. That was definitely, you know, in the cards as well. A dog playing with the baby? And no, not a toddler, like an actual infant baby that looks like it's outside of its bassinet. So could improved babies be coming either with the Generations pack or the free patch update that we get beforehand? Who knows? I think it's definitely possible. Of course, nothing confirmed at this time though. Then there's an icon of what looks to be a teacher. Obviously a teacher holding an apple talking down to a school student. Could be another hint at a school pack? Who knows? Then the baseball with the baseball mitt. Could that be a potential activity or a pack of its own? And lastly, the graduating student. I'm pretty sure this happened after we got Discover University, so could this be a hint at high school graduations? Because I'm pretty sure that Sims and The Sims 4 still can't graduate high school. They can go to college, of course, but they can't graduate high school. Could these all be possible hints, or am I reaching? I don't know. Maybe I'm just desperate at this point. Also, I want to hear from you guys. Have you found any sort of hints recently? Whether it be pack descriptions or other little things in game that could be clues or hints at either a Generations pack or any other kind of pack. And what would you even want to see in a Generations type pack? I already have many videos discussing this, but I hope babies are improved upon, and I hope that, you know, has to do with Generations. I hope that comes around the same time. I just feel like those two would fit really well together. I want to see more activities for the kids, for the teens. Elders deserve more gameplay too. I'm happy that they have knitting, but I want to see, you know, canes back for them. Bingo would be nice. Happy we have rocking chairs. Very, very happy that we have those thanks to Nifty Knitting. Maybe even senior homes would be pretty cool. For kids, we could get a plethora of new aspirations because I'm tired of the same old aspirations for the kids. I feel like I've played them a million times. Teens need more pranks. Like, this pack could be so good. Like, if you don't know anything about Sims 3 Generations, just look up the trailer, look up Let's Plays, gameplay videos, and just, you will fall in love. I'm telling you. Watch Life Simmers Generations LP. You will fall in love. I'm telling you. You will fall in love. You will get sucked right into that series and you will not be able to stop. You will be binging it all day and all night. Share your thoughts on this, guys. And, you know, if we were to get Generations, what would you want to see? Let me know. I love you all. Thank you for clicking and watching. And I will see you all next time. So long and happy simming. Bye, everyone.